Thanks for joining us on our dental YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you all about Invisalign. At the moment I'm sat right next to our iTero scanner. So the iTero scanner is basically a way of just scanning your teeth in 3 dimensions. I'll give you an idea of what the concept is while I just move around. So basically this is a 3-dimensional scan of my teeth. See? So let's show you what we're looking at. So as you can see, I can move this around with my finger here. It's just like a touch screen, almost like an iPhone. Look at the top arch. So there's just my top teeth. I can look at my lower arch as well, lower teeth. Now I'm going to show you a view that no one's ever seen before. And that's side. Okay. So with a 3D scanner we can see how your teeth bite together from the inside. No one has ever seen a view like that before. So here we can see the crowding of my teeth. You can see I need to see the hygienist. My bad. You can see that there's a cross point. You can also see that I've had some fillings as well. So basically, as a dentist,
I used to have quite a sweet tooth. So when I was growing up in Liverpool, basically, yeah, I just smacked a lot, lots of Coca-Cola, lots of sweets. I didn't care about what I was eating, and I just went for it. So that meant I had to go to the dentist quite a lot. I've even had
which is the tooth I've had root canal on? This one here. Okay. So I've had root canal on this tooth. Ideally it needs a crown to cover the tooth, but I've not got around to doing that yet. Instead I've just kind of placed a white filling on the top just to cover it up for the time being. And yes, I did that myself. So at the moment I've got all these amalgam fillings. And you can see that on this digital scan. So these metal fillings can be, not my practice, we replace them with something called a sonic fill. So we use a really good dense material. It's a tooth coloured material. It's a composite material actually. And it's a composite material that's designed for back teeth, posterior teeth, where there's a lot more load on the teeth. There's a lot more biting forces on the teeth. Anyway, that's enough about my teeth at the moment when it comes to my dental history. Well, hopefully it gives you an insight that
I'm a human being as well, you know, as a dentist.
Or before I became a dentist, I did used to have quite a sweet tooth.
I do look after my teeth a lot better
now. I don't have any sweet things in my diet. I don't have fizzy drinks, not in the form of Coca-Cola. I don't have milkshakes. I don't have biscuits. I don't have sugar in my tea or coffee. So I avoid all sugary foods because I know what damage it can do to your teeth. Because of who I am, because I'm a dentist, because I've seen the damage that it can be done, but also because I know the damage that it's done to my teeth as well. And actually you can see it more on the scan. So how do we see all this detail? Well, the scan
uses a wand. This is the wand. Okay.
And basically when you come in for a digital scan of your teeth, one of my team uses the wand and they use that to scan your teeth. The scanner is very safe, it's very easy to do, and basically it's just a series of lots of photos, lots of digital photos of your teeth. High resolution photos, taken very quickly of your teeth. Then the computer maps it all out and creates like a 3-dimensional image based on the scan. So when you come to see us and you see one of our team, they greet you of course, make sure you're comfortable. Then you lie back and then we just do a little scan. You just open gently and then we use the scanner and we press the button. Nothing happens except for the light just flashes around your teeth. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to scan your teeth. You scan the lower teeth, you scan the upper teeth. Then we actually put your teeth together so we can scan the bite as well. And then from there, we wait a little bit, not that long, less than a minute, and then we get a 3D scan of your teeth. And that's how cool it is. So make sure when you do come for a 3D scan with us, make sure you get your phone out, actually, your phone, so that you can take a video, take some selfies, take some pictures. Because it is interesting to look at your 3D scan, to look at the detail, to look at seeing whether you're due for seeing the hygienist, just like I am. Okay, I need to give her a call. I need to book an appointment. And just have a look at your teeth from the sides and from positions where you've not seen them before. Think about your smile zone. Think about the teeth that you show off while you're smiling. Okay, you probably spotted it here. What's going on here? I had a tooth taken out. It was about, I don't know, I think it was about a year or 2 years ago. One of my close colleagues is a specialist in root canal. He helped me because I had toothache. I had really bad toothache in my tooth there. It's because I've got an impacted wisdom tooth. It means that the tooth in front was at a high risk of tooth decay. And because of my sweet tooth in the past, I had problems with the tooth. Unfortunately, despite his best efforts, because of the physiology and the natural anatomy of my tooth, it was a difficult tooth to treat. And also, I left it too late, so it was beyond repair. So it had to be taken out. So luckily enough, because I'm a dentist, I know other dentists, one of my friends, good friend Elaine, she came all the way from Liverpool to see me in Bury, and she had me take that tooth out. Funniest day ever, you know. I was numbed up, had it taken out. I don't know, it was really good, it was fine. It's taken a little while to get used to, so it's been like say a month after having the tooth taken out. It just felt a little bit strange not having the tooth. But do I miss it? Not really. Do I regret not looking after it? Yes, I do. However, do I miss it? No. It's not in my smile zone. I don't use it to eat, and I can still talk and smile at everyone. So it's not an important tooth. However, you can see it on that scan. Okay. So back to the scanner. Have a look at it in colour. Take lots of pictures. You know, enjoy the process when you come and see us. You can use the touch screen as well. Very easy to use. Okay. So feel free to do that. And then just ask our team any questions that you might have. So from this scanner, we do something else as well. Once we do a scan with the iTero, it's a great machine, the iTero, because it's designed by Invisalign. Well, with the scan, we can do what we call an Invisalign outcome simulation. So this is the Invisalign outcome simulator. So what's happening now is the computer is working out an algorithm based on all the cases of Invisalign that Invisalign have done. Basically, Invisalign is the innovator. They were the first ones to innovate when it came to clear aligners. When it came to moving your teeth with clear aligners, they were the first out there, and they're also the leaders, and they still are. The reason why I've chosen to join Invisalign and provide that service for my team is purely because they're the best. They're the best out there. They're the best that have ever been. And also, they're at the stage where their technology and their research is outstanding. They're miles ahead of their competition.
Everyone else is trying to catch up. They're trying their best because they lost it, because they don't have the patent anymore. It's run out. However, because Invisalign are the leaders and they still have the patent on other pieces of technology, they're always going to be ahead. Okay? So they're always going to have a lot of research behind them to provide the right kind of results.
So as you can see here from the Invisalign outcome simulator, I'll see if I can bring this a little bit closer to you guys. You can see it's worked out potentially what Invisalign can do for my smile. So this is my crossbite at the moment. You can see that? Yeah. This is the crossbite, and you saw that in the 3D scan before. So this is more like just a mapping of what they look like. And then from here, it's worked out, the computer has worked out what my teeth could potentially look like after Invisalign. Amazing. And how long did that take? That didn't take long at all. In fact, I'll see if I can get this and get it steady. There you go. So again, when you come and see us for a digital scan of your teeth, it's going to be a 3D scan of your teeth. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to be easy. We're going to take lots of, well, you can take lots of photos. Okay, that's the best way. So you've got a record of your experience. Take a video even. And because it's side by side, you can just kind of hold your phone in landscape mode, and then you'll be able to see side by side what your teeth look like. Take that photo, take that Snapchat, show them your friends and see what they think. Ask them, should you be getting Invisalign? See what they think. So I did a poll recently on our Instagram feed, and if you're not joining us on our Instagram yet, please do. It's @VeryDental. Basically in the story, I asked whether I should go for Invisalign, and the overwhelming response was, yeah, Daniel, go for it. I have a feeling you all got the sense that it's treatment that I want, you know, and it is. you know, I'm quite happy with my smile. I smile, I try and smile every day, you know. When I do my work and I enjoy my work, you know, that's what makes me smile. And with Invisalign, it's going to make my teeth a lot straighter, isn't it? Can you see that? So here's the crossbite, which is how it's currently like, what it's currently like. And then there's the crossbite gone. So let's have a look from this view as well, okay? This is called a maxillary view because this is the maxilla, the upper jaw, the upper teeth. I can see here that it's crowded. It's all quite crowded. It's like a mild to moderate degree of crowding. So here we've done expansion, not the arch. I've not widened the arch as such, but we can do that within Invisalign, within reason, within the biology. It's just kind of pushed the teeth out a little bit, so it's a lot more aligned. It's great side by side, this one. Okay, so that's the top teeth. Let's look at the mandible, the lower jaw. You can see at the beginning there's not much crowding. Not much crowding at all, but minimal. But again, you can see after the Invisalign, it's worked out potentially what it can look like, a lot straighter, a lot smoother. It means that I might not need to see the hygienist as much, or rather because I'll be able to clean a bit better. It'll be easier for me to floss in between the teeth or use those incidental brushes in between the teeth. It'll be a lot easier for me to look after. But if anything, it's more the great smile that it will produce, you know? It'll make me feel a lot more confident about my smile. So that's the Invisalign outcome simulator. So what do you think? This is before, and maybe say about, let's have a look, maybe about 9 months to 12 months later. We'll get it nice and straight. So we'll see, okay? Check in again, and I'm sure I'm gonna talk to you about my journey with Invisalign. I am gonna come to some other things, okay? iTero, and I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But before I do, I just want to go through a little bit about Invisalign itself, okay? So Invisalign, like I say, is the leader. They're the best clear aligner system in the world for moving the teeth. I used to do fixed braces, but I don't do that anymore. I'm still finishing a few cases, but what I've realized is a lot of fixed orthodontics still need finishing with aligners. And also I've realized that fixed braces they're not as nice to wear, they're not as comfortable to wear. The forces on the teeth are they're just harder to tolerate. Also, the efficiency of fixed braces isn't the same as Invisalign. Let me show you how Invisalign works. So Invisalign uses a series of clear aligners. Okay? So this is what gives Invisalign their name. So these aligners are so clear and thin, they're almost invisible. Okay, I wouldn't say they are invisible, but they're very discreet. Okay? And also, they help align your teeth. So with a series of these that gradually get the teeth in the moving towards the end goal, that's how your teeth gradually become more and more aligned. So Invisalign, again, is better than any of the competitors out there because of their smart technology. They've got lots of research, so their material is better. The quality of their material is outstanding. So that means the comfort and the precision of the movements is going to be so much better. Invisalign works by a series of these clear aligners. So sometimes it's like 7, you know, for really mild movements. Sometimes it's about, say, like some mild to moderate degree of crowding or slight overlap with your teeth. Could be about 14 aligners. A lot of cases though, there's like rotation of the teeth are out of line, there's crowding or there's gaps and there's spacing. When Invisalign is great for them as well, but it may need more aligners, maybe 20, maybe 24, maybe 30. So the thing about time is it's how you perceive time. It's a perception thing. Time is relative. I think that's what Einstein said. When it comes to Invisalign, it kind of goes by quicker. The reason being is because you're changing your aligners week on week. Every week you're getting a new aligner, and you're seeing the progress as well. So what we do when we see you on your first visit is you see one of my team and myself, and we fit your aligners in. Number one, aligner number one. Comes in a little packet, I'll show you later. You open the packet and you get the aligners. And they're exactly like this. Okay, upper and lower. It's very rare that we do just one arch. We usually do both. We fit these in. And when you first have the aligner in, it's going to feel a little bit tight. The reason why it's feeling tight is because it's gradually pushing your teeth. It's in a position that's more ideal to the position that your teeth are in at the moment. So that applies a gentle force to allow for movements of your teeth. The movements of your teeth per week is less than 0.2 millimeters. We can't move teeth faster than that, but it doesn't work. It slows it down. The biology doesn't. We've not given the biology time for it to work. So we can't move teeth too quickly, and we can't move teeth too much all at once. But that's why we use Invisalign and a series of aligners. What I did mention is before we fit on the first aligner, we do need to do something extra on your teeth in a lot of cases. And I'll just describe that. So one of the unique elements about Invisalign is the ability to make complex movements. It can do tipping of your teeth, which is relatively easy. It's like a pushing force of your teeth. But it can also do torque of your teeth, torque movements. So torque movements it's not just moving the crown of the tooth, but it's also moving the root of the tooth as well. And sometimes we need to do that just so that the biology of your teeth is in the right position. So in order to make movements more efficient, we need to put little buttons on your teeth. We call them attachments, but they're very little buttons. You can hardly see them. I know it's slightly out of focus there. But we just bond that up, and we use composites. We use a flowable form of composite, and we allow that just to stick onto your teeth. There's no needles involved, we don't need to numb up, it's a quick visit, and we just bond the resin, those little buttons, onto some of your teeth. Which teeth do we bond them onto? It depends on the design, it depends on the planning of your Invisalign, and that's all the background work. The attachments are on. It means that the Invisalign is going to fit really well. It's going to fit really well. Okay, it's going to fit tightly, and also it's going to exert the right kind of forces on your teeth, the right kind of biomechanics onto your teeth to allow for efficient and good movements of your teeth. Okay, so that's what attachments are. Very easy to do. And once you've got the Invisalign in, they're very discreet. Then we send you away with an Invisalign goodie bag. Lots of things in there, like the Invisalign box, which you need to keep handy with you. And we give you some instructions, and we give you some chewy packs as well. So I'll talk to you about all those. That constant pressure on your tooth is just a pushing force, a very gentle pushing force that is exerted on your teeth in multiple dimensions. For it to work well, you have to wear your Invisalign for at least 22 hours a day. So you've got to wear them a lot for it to work. That's not hard to do actually. It's very easy to do because you'll be motivated, time, effort and money into it. You want the results, so you're going to do it. The only time when you want to take the Invisalign out is when you're enjoying a meal. So just before your meal, take them out, put them in the Invisalign box, enjoy your meal. Pretty much immediately after, just give your teeth a bit of a rinse or a bit of a clean if you can, and then pop the Invisalign back in, just so it can exert the right kind of forces onto your teeth. The other time you take them out is when you're drinking, but only when you're drinking hot drinks. So if you're a big tea drinker, you'll be taking these out. The other time is when you're brushing your teeth. So morning and night time, when you're brushing your teeth, they're the times when obviously you need access to your teeth. So you're cleaning them, but as soon as you clean them, put the Invisalign back in and then go to sleep. Or put the Invisalign back in and start your day. I'm hoping to go on the Invisalign diet. Have you heard about the Invisalign diet? Well, the Invisalign diet is where our Invisalign wearers find themselves eating less. They're not snacking as much, okay? Because it's such a chore to take these out and then to enjoy like some munchies and some snacks. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna have those snacks. I'm not gonna have those crisps. I'm not gonna have those chocolate bars. I'm just gonna keep my Invisalign and that's it, okay? So I'll be joining the Invisalign diet very soon. The other part of the Invisalign process is we give you a chewy pack. So in the chewy pack, we give you some chewies. And the chewies are something that you wear, something that you chew on, okay? And you chew on it in order to activate the Invisalign. It just makes the Invisalign work better. It means that the forces are being applied onto your teeth a lot more and a lot more efficiently. And that's how we get great results. That's how we know that you're going to track well. So tracking means where we make sure that the Invisalign is going in the right direction. It's going well. But as with life, not everything just goes smoothly. So if something doesn't track well, it's not the end of the world. It just might mean that you may take more aligners to achieve the results that we want. Okay, so that's the Invisalign process in a nutshell. After a week, you don't need to see us again because usually we give you number 1, number 2, number 3. We give you several aligners so you don't have to come and see us every week. At the beginning, we want to see you off, so maybe every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. But as the Invisalign journey goes, sometimes we can let you go for like 6 weeks or 8 weeks and you'll be okay. As long as we've taught you how to track well and you're one of the good ones who wears the Invisalign a lot. So, one of the other things. So IPR, what's IPR? So IPR stands for interproximal reduction. And one way of creating space is to take a tooth out. Okay? But as adults, we don't really want to be taking a tooth out. We can, and as adults in adult orthodontics and adult Invisalign cases, sometimes we have to take out a lower incisor. It's not a big deal because we can use the Invisalign to disguise that, and also the gap does close, and it closes nicely as well. It still looks very, very good. But if we can get away without having to take a tooth out, even better. And we can do that with something called IPR, interproximal reduction. So that's where we use a little disc or a little file that's less than 0.5 of a millimeter, so it's really, really thin. And we use that just to kind of sand in between, well, kind of file in between the teeth. So in this diagram, you can see that there's that 5 number, okay, 0.5. So basically I need 0.5 millimeter space between some of my front teeth in order for the crowding to be bunched, to be relieved, and in order for my teeth to be bunched in a little bit closer so that my crossbite can be fixed, so that my upper teeth can overlap the crossbites. Okay, so during your Invisalign journey, there could be one or a couple of visits of IPR that are needed. That's easy to do. We don't use an anesthetic, we don't need to numb you up. We just need to spend the time just to gently get you used to the forces that are involved, get you used to the feeling that you're going to experience, and we just get it done. So that's IPR. I hope that was useful. You know, I know I'm in the setting of we're in our treatment coordinator room. So basically, when you come to one of our very popular Invisalign events, and I urge you to come to those because they're the ones where you get the best offers on our Invisalign treatments. Amazing offers like free whitening. Actually, this is the whitening. I actually just finished some whitening this morning because I was doing this video. I did do this video with some whitening trays in, and I just realized I couldn't talk at all. I'm going to share that video somewhere, I'm sure I will, but I really couldn't talk with my teeth whitening trays, and that was very mean of you, I must say. But I did give it a go, but because I couldn't convey the message that I need to convey, I've taken them out. So back to the boutique. Basically, after the Invisalign treatment, when you see us, after you've had Invisalign treatment, you get boutique whitening for free, which is amazing. So Teeth Whitening it's a great whitening. It's a simple system. Basically, we just use a hydrogen peroxide or carbon peroxide gel. Okay, these are empty because I've used them all. But we use that gel inside your trays, and because you've had Invisalign, you can do it inside the Invisalign tray. In fact, you can even do it at the beginning of your journey if you wanted to. You just wear it for, you got a choice of wearing it for an hour or wearing it overnight time while you're sleeping. And then that's it. You repeat the process day after day for about 2 weeks to get a result. Okay? You've got to be patient with it. You've got to be dedicated as well. The results are variable, so we can't guarantee the result. However, I've not come across a better tooth whitening system than Teeth Whitening. Okay? And that's within our because we follow a good protocol to do it. We give you the right advice and the right steps to do it, and we use only the best products. So get a good result after your Invisalign, get them nice and straight. Towards the end of Invisalign, which would be say about 6 months to maybe 9 months. Towards the end of Invisalign, you start using the Teeth Whitening. You start using the whitening gel within your Invisalign, within your last couple of Invisalign trays. Once you've done that, then that's it. You've got a great smile, or do you? So the thing about Invisalign and moving your teeth or any orthodontic treatment is it's getting your teeth into the right position. And again, that's why it's great. It's getting your teeth in the right position. But quite often teeth have like discrepancies, like different sizes. So for instance, you may have what we call a peg lateral, which is like a lateral incisor, the side tooth, the small tooth next to the front tooth, the more dominant tooth. That could be really small, or it could be cone shaped, or it could be, or you may have like chips at the edges of your teeth, or you may have like translucencies, like darker areas of your teeth. If you have those things, then usually a little bit of finishing off with what we call composite bonding is going to be great. So composite bonding is another way where we can use minimally invasive dentistry to help restore your smile, to help you feel great about your smile. And if you visit our Instagram, you'll see a lot of our before and afters, and you'll see a lot of our life-changing moments where we do that, where we finish that smile makeover with something like composite. Gone are the days where you have to drill your teeth and drill your teeth down and then put like crowns and porcelain veneers and all that kind of stuff. Now it's all about minimal invasive dentistry, because no dentistry lasts forever. So the less we can do on your teeth during your journey in life, the better, you know? That's the better way of doing things. Sometimes I still do porcelain veneers, and it just depends on the indication. It depends on the scenario, because each case is going to be different. Each case is going to be like, yeah, we're all individual, aren't we? We're all different. So for instance, me, I've got this crossbite that needs fixing. Well, I want it fixed. For someone else, you could have gaps in your teeth. You might have a diastema. A diastema is the term where there's a gap in your front teeth between the midline, and you may want that closed. Or you may have like teeth that are sticking out forward and back. Okay, so you may have different things. You may have a larger overjet, so your top teeth are too far forward compared to your lower teeth perhaps. So everyone's different, and you all have like different chipping, but you all have different histories as well. You all have different modes of thinking, and it's our job to kind of help you make the right choice, help you make the right choices when it comes to your smile makeover. Well, thank you for everyone who's joined us for this really long video. I'll put a timestamp below so you can kind of jump to all the relevant sections. Thanks for finding us on YouTube as well. I've taken a lot of effort to try and convey to you as much as we can on our videos. I found basically, and probably a lot of you have started to watch this video on our YouTube from our Instagram. Well, we post on our Instagram almost every day because we find it's nice to share the cases that we do. It's nice to show you what we do as a team together in our practice, and it's nice to show you how we look after our patients. I mean, one of our common questions on the DMs is, how much is this or how much is that? Which is great, I appreciate that. I appreciate you have to ask, so it gives you an idea what to budget for. But I always say, don't shop around just by price. You've got to think and get a sense whether, we're the right practice for you, we're the right people to treat you. Because seeing the dentist is an intimate thing, it's a relationship. It's a patient and dentist relationship that is built on trust and care. And that's very important. There's no price that you can put on that. Having said that, we've got great offers on our Invisalign events. So make sure you click on one of the links below to sign up to them. I think they're very popular, so they do get booked up in advance. But because they're so popular, we try and hold as many of those per month so you can plan your year ahead. When it comes to your smile journey, always plan ahead, always. So many people come and see us and they've got like a wedding or they've got a big event or they're going on holiday and it's like next week or it's like 2 weeks or even if it's 3 weeks, there's hardly much we can do. Okay, so take action sooner, reach out to us sooner. Just book in, give us a call, give us a message. Just book in sooner so that we can help you sooner, so we can plan things sooner. Because everything takes time because of our waiting list, that's one reason, but even without a waiting list, even the process of getting work done takes time. Whitening takes time, Invisalign takes time. Composite bonding, even though it can be done in a day, that still takes time as well. We need to book the appointment, we need to spend the time to get it done well and to do it right and to do review appointments to make sure you're okay. So there's a lot to think about when it comes to your smile, your dental care, and doing it the right way. Don't buy that ticket to fly abroad to get it done cheaply. That's never a good idea, okay? Always think about who you're seeing. What practice are you seeing? Who are the team that you're seeing? Who are the people that are going to look after you and follow up when it comes to your care? Because nothing goes smoothly, or rather things can happen where a follow-up is needed or a review is needed. So because we're dealing with biology, we're not dealing with mechanics. We're dealing with biomechanics. And Invisalign are the best at biomechanics when it comes to moving teeth anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well, wherever that is. Okay, have a look at our previous videos. If you want to check out my 1-minute video on composite bonding, please do, that's great. Comment below if anything you want really. More to give us a sense of what you feel about this video, whether you found it helpful. Share the video if you did, and also give us an idea of how we're doing, whether you want more videos or what kind of topic you want us to discuss about, okay? So I hope that was well. I hope that went really well for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you again in another video, okay? So look after your teeth, look after each other, and see you soon.